Hey, there's something in it. Snake! Snake! Snake!
This is the underworld. In here, be afraid.
And for good reason.
It's a hidden world of bears, snakes, crocs, and sharks.
Talk about scared. I mean, I don't know what to do.
My mission is to explore these subterranean lairs and enter a secret world of animals.
Holy smokes. I just found a foot.
Regardless of who's home,
Man, let's go!
I'm going headfirst into deep, dark dens of danger.
There's something in this one. I can smell it.
Beneath the earth lies an incredible world. Covert tunnels, dark dens, mysterious caves. These subterranean labyrinths conceal creatures that live double lives. One existence in the open we can see, the other life unknown, hidden below. Does anyone really know what goes on when animals go underground? It's a realm scientists little understand, and with good reason. To chart these shadowy dwellings is to risk a deadly encounter. But I want to explore. How intricate are these dens and why are they used? And what animals are inside? I have a thirst for knowledge that outweighs any fear. Ever since I got my first taste on an expedition in Costa Rica, we had to find and relocate crocodiles from a burrow. I crawled in and looked around, but all I could see was a muddy wall. Then I suddenly realized that the muddy wall was looking back at me.
Oh my God.
The eye of a large croc right in front of me, and she's not alone.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 2 over here. There's like 6. I got 6 crocodiles in here.
I'd heard stories that numerous crocodiles would use a single burrow, but I wasn't really sure.
Hey, hey, hey! We got movement.
Very dangerous. I mean, I crawl in there and it's just a myriad of jaws, teeth, eyes, tails, claws. I do not like this situation.
To capture these crocs, I had to go back in.
Easy. I heard that it scares me.
Here he comes.
6 adults, all escaping the summer heat, sharing the one crocodile-dug burrow. It's incredible, but now I want to know more. I got a little sample of the crocodiles in the cave, and now I just can't get that taste out of my mouth. When it comes to exploring burrows, I've only scratched the surface. To learn more about the secret life of den dwellers, I need to dig deeper. I begin my investigation in China, in the province of Anhui. This is where I can find the emperor of burrow building. China is well known for its dancing dragons, but it's also home to real dragons, the Chinese alligator. It's the most endangered of all croc species. Anhui is one of its last strongholds.
There are gator burrows all along here. You gotta keep your eyes out for gators, too. Yeah, here's a good one right here.
These are by far the deepest burrows of any crocodile or alligator, sometimes over 20 meters long. To study these in the past, scientists have dug them up, but I'm taking a new approach. I want to explore and keep them intact. It's far more dangerous, but it will also be a lot more revealing, and it'll preserve a vital habitat. It's warm now, but in winter it snows, and that's when a good shelter is imperative, especially if you're a reptile.
They go down into these burrows during the winter months. They slow their metabolism down. They go into a deep sleep. They hibernate and conditions warm up outside, they come back out of the burrow.
This is no short-term lease. Gators create these burrows to live in for months at a time. I want to explore these dens and see how they're used. They may even be home to other creatures like scorpions and cobras.
Yeah, this looks like a good one. You can tell this one's been used. The mud's smoothed down. There's obviously been an alligator coming and going. I think I'm gonna stick my head in, see if somebody's inside. These Chinese alligator burrows are tight, so the animals aren't that big. But boy, they're elaborate. Oh. Man, you talk about horrifying. I'm fascinated with these burrows, but they just flat out scare me. You get in there and it's tight. You don't know what's at home. Is there gonna be an angry alligator, a scorpion, a cobra? You just don't know. And there's no fast way to get out.
When the space is too tight for Brady Bar, I use the Brady car. I've brought my remote control car to go where I can't, into the burrows. And I'm gonna put a camera on it so you can see what I'm gonna see. It's full steam ahead. So far, so good. I'm taking it really slow. It seems all of these burrows are under tree roots. It probably makes the hole more stable.
I mean, we must be in there, you know, a good 15 or 20 feet.
Bit by bit, I'm able to build a 3D picture. I can see how well alligators design these dwellings to last throughout the winter. The entrances I measured are about 2 meters wide. Inside, the main passageway eventually turns, and there's usually a depression that holds a water supply. That's something that may help the gators get through a long winter. The floor is just too rugged. The Brady car is stuck.
I've got my remote control car about 25 feet into this burrow, and it's down. I'm afraid if I pull the camera wire, only the camera will come out.
There's only one thing to do. Once more into the burrow. Head first into the alligator's lair.
I never like coming to a bend in the tunnel. I got a hard left turn. You never know what's gonna be on the other side. You never know what you're gonna run into. Thought I heard something. Man, you get in here and you start hearing things. I mean, it is a scary place to be. No. There's some. Hey, there's something in it. Shh.
I grab the car, and its camera turns to this.
Yeah, gator! I got a gator! Somebody's home.
Coming up, a sudden intrusion wakes this resting beast. When Dangerous Encounters returns.
I thought this alligator burrow was empty. I came in to get my remote camera vehicle, and I got way more than I bargained for.
Right there. It's just sitting there looking at me. Okay, yeah. It's hissing. We have hissing.
That's telling me that the gator is not happy. This is its refuge. Very surprised to see a person in here.
As tight a spot as this is for me, it looks like there's plenty of room for more than one gator.
If this is a female alligator, she may have her babies in here. The moms take the whole family and they all spend the winter together in the deepest portion of these burrows. We do not want to measure this burrow.
Exploring this den has been much more than just a dangerous encounter.
Gator! I got a gator!
There are less than 150 Chinese alligators left in the wild, and this is probably the only video of one inside its lair.
There's Joss right there. Man, my heart just stopped. We definitely are not gonna be mapping this burrow. This one, we're gonna leave to the gator. That's just too dangerous for me. This den is off limits.
It's rare to see hibernating animals, but I can learn more about winter dens by investigating the covert life of another species. Like the Chinese alligator, bears lay dormant in dens for the winter. But there's a big difference. With bears, more animals come out than go in. To find out more, I head to the USA in the state of West Virginia. Winter in this part of America means snow.
You know, I'm definitely not looking for crocodiles in this environment. The animal I'm after is synonymous with the word den. I'm after bears. I'm in West Virginia investigating hibernating black bears. And I'm ready to find a den and get out of this cold weather.
Trudging through deep snow, it's not long before scientist Chris Ryan and I are hungry. But imagine a black bear. When it gets cold, they don't eat at all. Their digestive system virtually shuts down.
They fascinate researchers so much because they can go up to 6 to 8 months without anything to eat or drink, without urinating or defecating.
And they don't do that in the den. That's incredible.
Chris needs blood samples from bears to help find out how black bears are able to spend months without moving and not suffer any ill effects. To gather data during winter, Chris must first find the dens in which the bears hibernate. That'll be my chance to investigate their secret world. Many hours of walking through knee-deep snow, and finally...
Yeah, we gotta be quiet. We're getting close. Chris said the den, or the cave. Right down there in that rocky bluff.
The research team and I head in. Like the alligators in China, black bears lay dormant but not necessarily asleep for the entire winter.
We gotta be quiet. Because bears aren't true hibernators. They don't go into a really deep sleep. They wake up quite easily, which is what makes this all so dangerous. We don't want a grumpy bear waking up and coming after us, that's for sure.
It's difficult to know if a bear's at home.
Yeah. Man, this is incredible. This bear has not excavated this den. I mean, it's using an existing cavern. And you can just smell, man, it's just got that bear smell is in here. And she's close by.
We size up the cave and look for reasons why a bear might choose this site. The entrance is small and concealed, and the cave goes deep enough to be secluded from noise. By using an existing cavern, all a bear has to do is move in and decorate.
I mean, look at the leaves that she's brought in here. I mean, she's made a nice warm bed. I mean, that's something you don't see crocodiles do. The bear's in here somewhere. It's just farther back in the cave. I just think it's a death wish to go any further. You can definitely smell bear in there. That's scary. I'll tell you what. If you're a bear, that's probably a great place to hibernate. A nice natural cavern. But I'm anxious to see a den that a bear has actually excavated. One that the bear has made, similar to the crocodile digging his subterranean lair. Let's go to the next one.
Chris and I head to another site following tracks. Bear tracks! This hibernator has been aroused from her slumber.
So that's her footprints right here. So we know she's been awake at some point recently. The den is right up ahead, underneath this fallen tree. Maybe just 20 meters in front of us.
Chris loads a tranquilizer gun. A good dose will make sure the bear stays asleep for an hour. But that's not much time to collect blood samples and measurements. We'll have to work fast. If he misses his mark, I've got a net to slow her down.
Yeah, I'd like to see us hold on to a 300-pound angry bear with this net. The bear's awake. The bear's looking at us.
Fingers crossed the tranquilizer acts quickly. I waste little time and crawl in to see if it's worked.
Yeah, she's down. She's asleep. I mean, that is a great den. You can see she's dug out a little nest, literally just the size of her body underneath these fallen trees. I mean, look at those. That's what she uses to excavate this den. I mean, those are huge. Those are much larger than crocodile claws. And from the lions I've been around, these look bigger than lion claws as well. These may be the biggest animal claws I've ever seen.
This den is really tight quarters, and Chris needs to get this bear out to weigh her and take blood.
We're gonna try to get her out of here?
Yeah.
That's gonna be like getting a cork out of a bottle.
Oh, we'll get her out of there.
As I start to move her, I hear something. She's not alone. At first sight, this bear den is just a sea of fur. But it's more than just a tranquilized mother bear. It's a baby bear.
I got her, I got her, I got her. I got her. Can there be more?
Yeah, there could be more. You have to look around there.
Man, they're crawling to the back of the den and they're hanging on to Mom with their claws. All right, I got one.
Wow, they're big. Look at little Snowdy's face. Boy, he's a nice fat little cub. There you go, buddy. Any more cubs in there, Brady, or is there just two?
Yeah, whoa, got one more.
All right. Ooh, another good size one.
Yeah, I think that's all of them. I mean, if there's any more,
Okay.
they'd be underneath her.
How's her breathing doing?
She's breathing. Man, it smells in here.
I can smell her.
Woo! I can't wait to get her out of there, get a closer look at Mom, but also a closer look at this den. This is really something. Wow, those babies are cute.
The cubs have taken up a lot of our precious time. We've got to hurry. I don't want to be anywhere near this mom or her cubs when she suddenly wakes up angry.
Ready, push a little bit from the back. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Woo!
She's out. Man, it is such a nice den in there.
Wow, she looks a lot bigger out here than she did in there.
All right, let's try to weigh her.
Darn near 200. It's right on 200. 200 pounds, man.
That's more than 90 kilos of bear. That's a lot of mass. Yet she may go an entire 7 months without moving a muscle. If we did that, we'd get osteoporosis. Our bones and muscles would start to waste away. If scientists can find the key to how bears hibernate, there may be help for people who are forced to be immobile, from hospital patients to astronauts.
Even when it comes to space travel and things like that, that's what fascinates like NASA research and all that.
Right, why don't they get osteoporosis?
Why don't they get osteoporosis?
Yeah.
They don't move their muscles all that time.
That's incredible.
While Chris scrambles to collect samples, I investigate the den.
You can see where she's used her teeth and her claws on the log above her head to make the den larger. And she's dug out the soil to make a little nest. It's a nice den. It's totally different than a crocodile's burrow.
Both crocs and bears tailor-make their dens, but there's a big difference in how they use them. Chinese alligator babies hatch outside the burrow.
Look, here's one right here.
But with bears, it's inside. Mother bears have their cubs while hibernating. The cubs spend their first month suckling and very quickly growing.
The cubs are born while the mom's asleep. They just start nursing, they get bigger and bigger and bigger. When she wakes up, they're big kids.
Right, the benefit to that is, you know, they have their cubs in the wintertime, and they allow them to grow, because they're only about 6 or 8 ounces when they're born.
It's all right, little one. We're gonna have you back in there in your nice warm den with mom in a matter of minutes.
Just another month of growing, and the cubs will be coming out on their own.
And he'll be running through the woods and climbing up the West Virginia trees before you can shake a stick.
As we saw from the claw marks, mother bears make their dens big enough to accommodate a growing family. But not all animals have that luxury.
I feel so out of place in this black bear den, so out of my element with snow and in cold temperatures. But the next animal den I'm gonna investigate is really gonna get me out of my element. We're going undersea for our next investigation.
I'm going to explore the watery lair of a very special species of shark. From underground to undersea, I head to Hawaii and the island of Maui.
You see, the Hawaiian Islands were formed through volcanic activity, and some of the processes formed are undersea lava tubes.
Some of those old lava tubes are now caves that I want to explore. They're often hideouts for some very toothy sea life.
We're gonna dive into these undersea caverns in search of sharks, sleeping sharks. And I have a feeling, if we wake these guys up, they ain't gonna be happy.
I want to know what a shark is doing sleeping in a cave. From great whites to nurse sharks to basking sharks, most all 350 species have one thing in common. They can't stop swimming. Most sharks must constantly move to keep water flowing over their gills. Most, but not all. There's a cave-dwelling shark that often lays still. I want to explore the caves and learn more about the covert world of the white-tip reef shark.
This guy's only about 5 or 6 months old. If you could grab hold of the
Nick
tail
Whitney is the expert I trust to take me through the mouth of a cave and away from the mouth of any sharks.
Look, he's biting the towel.
Oh yeah, he did latch onto that towel there.
Better towel than our fingers. And in terms of
Nick photographs the spots on the side of these pups. He wants to find out if these spots are like fingerprints and can be used to identify the same shark for life.
This one's a little bit bigger.
Nick also wants to see if the same white tips use the same caves or if they move around. He'll use DNA from tissue samples to see how different cave dwellers are related.
And within about 5 or 6 weeks, if we were to come back, this snip that we take out of the fin is going to be totally healed. So I'm just going to put this.
It's easy to get tissue in the lab, tricky in the field with big sharks and deep caves. Nothing makes the heart race like gearing up to dive with sharks.
I mean, just getting in the water with sharks makes me a little nervous. Getting in the water inside the close confines of a cave makes me very nervous. What shouldn't I do while I'm in the cave?
I think in general the rule is just like any other wild animal. Give it respect, give it its space, and make sure it has a way out of the cave. You never want to get between the shark and its only exit to the cave, because then it's liable to act like any other cornered animal and get a little more aggressive.
All right. I'll be behind you when we're close to the exit.
Except for this rock on your side.
These scooters won't help us outswim a shark, but they'll sure get us to the caves faster.
Oh yeah, check that out. Hey, so cool. Okay, here we go. God, that is first cave. That looks pretty spooky. If I'm a shark or an eel, I'm gonna be in there. So we're just gonna leave these here? Yeah, let's set them down here and then we'll just use our fins to propel ourselves back in the cave.
I think of sharks as primarily open water fish. I never thought I'd be searching for them in caves.
Just ahead, Brady finds himself alone in the water with a hungry shark.
Man, there are so many crevices and cracks and holes and passageways in these caves. No telling what you're gonna find in here. Oh yeah, look at that. There's an old friend of mine. Always good to see a reptile. And it's a big turtle, a big green sea turtle. And look, it's asleep in here. Good to see one of these up close and personal. Man, they dive down in here, get a little nap, can hold their breath for an incredibly long period of time. Oh, we got movement. I woke him up. Uh-oh, backing out. Hopefully I can count on this big boy to help me out if the sharks give me any trouble. Oh, it's beautiful. The only time they come onto land is to lay their eggs, and that's only the females. The males never return to land once they're born. Boy, what a treat. Oh, it's beautiful. That's a big turtle.
Like this turtle, I definitely like hanging around the cave entrance.
There's probably more sharks further back, so... Oh, yeah, that's reassuring. Thanks, Nick.
It's now back to business, but before I see any sharks...
Octopus! It's an octopus on the ceiling! There's an octopus!
Oh, I've got to take a closer look at that.
Oh, man, he is so... Oh, he's sticking under my mask! Oh, he's got my face! Man, he's suckered onto my mask! Oh, hang on. I mean, that is so cool, but there aren't many people who've had an octopus stuck on their face. Hold on, I gotta get a picture. Come on, man, are you kidding me? Hurry, we gotta take a photo, take it quick. Come on. You really got a way with animals. Oh, man. That's awesome. Alright, now we get it off. Man, do these things bite? They definitely can, yeah, but it looks like he's just latched onto your mask for now. Man, he's very delicate. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna let him go. Please, hang on. There he goes. Oh, man, look, very graceful. That is beautiful.
This octopus would be a perfect snack for a white-tip reef shark. And one is close by, right there. There it is.
Bro, man, that... Oh, man, I tell you, I am definitely uneasy. This is, not only am I out of my element, but dealing with animals that I have no experience with.
And then, out of nowhere,
Look, you see it? Look. Oh yeah, here he comes. That's a bigger shark.
I can see how the shape of the white-tip's head is very narrow. It can fit into these tight spaces. Nick and I see exactly how tight. This cave is an ancient lava tube. Its opening is almost big enough to fit a large car. The passageway then continues back about 20 meters until it's too narrow to measure anymore. The cave walls are lined with deep crevices and ledges that the sharks lie under. Halfway in, there's a large air pocket. I still want to see how it is these sharks can lie motionless, and Nick still needs DNA from tissue samples.
We're gonna shoot him real quick. It's gonna take a small little piece of tissue for our DNA study.
Regulations dictate that Nick shoots his sample gun without scuba gear, but that's just the way he likes it.
We can get further into the cave without all the scuba gear on. We can sneak into some of the cracks. And then also, it's a little bit quieter. You can sneak up and get closer to the shark sometimes when you're not blowing bubbles from scuba gear.
I mean, it's important when you fire the spear gun that we give the shark an exit route. We don't want to be between it and the only opening in the cave.
Right, exactly. That's better for the shark and it's better for us.
When Nick fires his spear gun, the shark will definitely react, and there's no telling what it's gonna do or where it'll go.
Okay, the shark's in position. Nick is taking off his scuba gear. He's gonna free dive down here, holding his breath, to shoot the shark and get a tissue sample. Here he comes. I don't know, he may have to go under the ledge to get these two. I mean, these are big boys, too. Looks spooky back up under that ledge. He's going for a shot right here. Man, I don't think he's gonna shoot it in the head. Oh, he went for the second shark. Oh, he went for the shark behind the first. The spear is stuck. I mean, I hope he's not tethered to that. There we go. Talk about some good aim. Man, shot it right past the face of the first shark. I don't know where that shark went. He's out here swimming around somewhere.
As an inexperienced diver, I hate being down here alone, especially with agitated sharks.
Whoa. That's a little too close for comfort. Oh, man, Man, I did not like that. I kind of had him trapped here in a corner. Man, that's... Whoa! Man, there's a second. Two sharks. Those are bigger animals, man. One was coming up behind me. Man, I'm down here by myself. Nick's on the surface. And they're hanging around the entrance. I don't know what to do.
I'm in a cave surrounded by sharks. At last, Nick comes back to get one more tissue sample.
Shark's right in front of me. Sitting right here. Okay, here we go. I'm a little nervous about what this shark's gonna do after it feels this dart hit it. Oh, he got it! Oh man, it's kicked up a lot of mud. Oh, it's going farther back into the cave.
I notice that Nick startles these sharks from a virtual slumber. And if you look closely, you can see the white-tip's secret. What allows them to rest on the bottom and still breathe? It's that motion of their mouth. It's called buccal pumping. It forces water over their gills so they don't have to rely on forward movement. The white-tip's special ability to be still means they can rest in these caves all day long and do most of their hunting at night. I definitely want to get home before dark.
That's enough for me. 2 sharks done. For his study, Nick needs to shoot samples from hundreds, but I'm heading up. I'm low on air. These shark caves are fascinating, but I'm off to see the ultimate in underworld labyrinths. It's time to go.
Next, head first in a cramped burrow. Brady comes face to face with a deadly creature.
I've explored alligator burrows, bear dens, and now shark caves. A shelter from the elements, a chamber to birth, and a place of seclusion. All these lairs are fascinating, dark, and dangerous. But I've yet to explore what I consider the ultimate underground ecosystem. The fearsome burrows of the deadly African aardvark. Well, okay, maybe it's not that deadly. Aardvarks are like big-eared pigs that eat ants and termites, but lots of danger lurks in their underground lairs. Aardvarks do all the building, but they aren't the only residents. Their burrows are often occupied by some other very lethal creatures. I want to explore these mysterious dwellings to see who's home and why. To find the burrows, I'm heading to the searing deserts of South Africa.
It can be a dangerous proposition if I run into an aardvark that's not expecting company. It can even be more dangerous if I run into one of the many tenants that also use these burrows. Animals such as the hyena, the leopard, porcupine, warthog, and any number of venomous snakes. This investigation definitely is not for the faint at heart.
That is an aardvark burrow. And you can see the incredibly large size of that hole. That's needed to get the big mass of an aardvark underground.
Some holes are just too small to get a good look inside, but others definitely make up for it.
Good gosh. This may be the mother of all aardvark burrows. Look at the size of this. I mean, no telling what's inside of here. I want to check it out first, then I'm anxious to get some measurements on a burrow this size.
As I explore each burrow, I measure the dimensions. Aardvarks dig lots of tunnels, not just one. Sometimes creating a city of mini burrows. I'm finding that many of these link up. Perhaps they're providing emergency exits. There are depressions and chambers, and sometimes even a surprising amount of room. To find out how consistent these features are, I need to search out more burrows. This one smells like death. I'm gonna have to keep my nerve.
If I scream, put down the camera, come get me. Crawling in these burrows takes a little mental preparation. I've crawled in a lot of burrows, but it's something I've never get used to. Yeah, it's very claustrophobic in there. It's hot, it doesn't smell good, it's dusty, it's dirty, and these things are filled with danger. You never know what you're gonna run into. Man, I tell you what, I don't know. I may be losing my nerve in my old age. I just find this horrifying. There's something in this one, I can smell it. You know, you just smell an animal. There's definitely something in here. There's a skull right in front of me. A gazelle skull, there's a big old piece of fur over there, there's porcupine quills everywhere. Holy smokes. I just found a foot. This is totally fresh too. This definitely is not a confidence builder. To find a fresh, bloody animal foot.
I can't be sure what this is, but friend and biologist Hannes Botha is standing by outside.
Hannes, I'm gonna throw the foot out and see if you can identify it.
What is it?
Porcupine.
Well, what the hell would eat a porcupine?
The jackal could do that. A leopard could do that.
Leopard?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear leopard. Are you kidding me? Thanks, Hannes.
This den is just cavernous. I'm just too curious to turn back. An aardvark can dig a tunnel deep enough to conceal its entire body in just 5 minutes. And clearly, they don't stop there.
Oh, man. 2 blind passageways. There's a little rise in the tunnel. I don't know what's on the other side. And then a passageway goes off to the right and to the left.
On the left, I thought I saw a shadow. I move in for a closer look.
Snake! 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 I need the snake tongs! Hurry! Honest, give me the tongs!
It's a cobra. We cannot go any further.
No! Wait! Get! We can't do this! We can't do this! We can't do this! Ah! Okay, I'm gonna try to get it. All right, I've got the snake. I've got the snake secured.
This snake's venom is potentially fatal. I've got it, but how the hell do I get out?
Man, I don't know what to do. Man, I just talk about scared. I mean, I want out of this burrow. I got a very dangerous snake in my hands. You just see me shaking. Honest, I gotta get out of here quick. I'm getting claustrophobic. I think you're gonna have to pull me out by the feet.
Okay.
Don't worry.
You okay?
Yeah. Man, I'm not kidding you. Honest, I've dealt with giant crocs. I've been in the water with sharks. I've put my hands on most of the most deadly snakes on the planet. I've never been as scared as I was in that burrow. This is a very, very dangerous snake. I'm very nervous and scared when I run into these on the surface. But down there in very tight quarters, it's claustrophobic. I didn't think I was gonna get out of that one. It's an Egyptian cobra. Found here in South Africa. Now see, this is one of the animals that relies on these aardvark burrows for their survival. Because daytime temperatures out here on the surface get very, very hot, well over 100 degrees. These snakes can't survive that. They have to escape the heat of the day in these aardvark burrows. Then when night falls, they come out and they go on the hunt, and that's when they make their living. They're out here looking for small birds, small mammals. These guys are even snake eaters. These guys eat a lot of puff adders, believe it or not, which is another very dangerous, deadly snake here in South Africa. I have never been so scared. Thank you for pulling me out. I didn't know what I was gonna do.
In the name of science, I could carry this investigation further. But in the name of safety, there is no way. There's a reason why subterranean habitats have been a mystery for so long. I've studied firsthand animals that lead a double life. One visible existence in the daylight, the other covert and subterranean. Some animals go below for seclusion, others to escape extreme weather, and still others to give birth. I've explored and mapped an underworld rarely seen and barely studied. And the toughest part, being brave enough to stick your head in.
I've definitely had my fill of aardvark burrows for today. I'm out of here.
There's a killer out there somewhere.
We know there's a lot of predators around here.
That just comes with the territory here in Central Florida.
The baby's not here, we got a problem.
The baby's not here. We keep getting evidence that there's a killer on the loose here.
But while on the hunt for the killer,
something entirely unexpected happened.
You want to cut him off?
Yeah. Something that changed the course of our entire investigation.
What is that?
Got him.
That is a monster.
He's swimming away with me. I got no way to hold him. Come back! Come back!
I'm Brady Barr. Wild and dangerous animals are my passion. Now, I'm seeking out the creatures that live near you.
I wouldn't want this in my backyard.
That is a monster.
And tangling with America's backyard monsters.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Well, well, well. I'm back.
Have you missed me?
Well, I'll tell you, buddy, I'm working on the buggy here. The last time you were here, I think it caught on fire. And
Every
I don't know,
time
now the muffler's about to fall off of it.
Every time I'm here, there's problems with it.
I think it's mostly you.
But I heard you got a bigger problem.
I've known Lee a long time, and I mean, he'll call me every once in a while and say, hey, why don't you come on down for a visit? But this time was a little different. He seemed to have some urgency in his voice. He's like, I'm losing livestock, and I don't know to what. When I heard about Lee's problem, I mean, there's some candidates that jumped into my mind. I'm thinking coyotes, alligators, panther, maybe a bear. I mean, in this part of the country, there are a lot of candidates.
As Florida's population grows, the potential for run-ins with wildlife and big predators increases. And ranches like Lee's are literally on the front lines.
We just got some new rams,
Goats.
and whatever it is, it love to chomp on these new little rams.
Have you had goats disappear?
Yeah.
So it's not just cattle, goats as well.
Yeah.
So things just disappear. You don't know where they disappear from.
You put all your cattle in the pen and you notice you're missing 3 calves. It's hard to say really where they're going.
Lee's got a lot of cattle on the property, but the ranch is a massive place. So, you know, it's not like you're gonna find a huge herd of cattle. I mean, they're all over the place. That's what makes this problem so difficult, because, I mean, the predator could continually be one step ahead of us.
These longhorns had a baby the other day.
Okay.
Let's go check and make sure the baby's still with them.
So the babies are really what worries you.
That's the vulnerable time.
You know, a full-grown cow with horns is not easy prey. It's the babies that predators target.
And I don't see the baby right on. If it were cool in the morning or evening, I'd say maybe the mama's off wandering around feeding, but right now, with them just here in the shade, the baby should be with them.
So if the baby's not here, we got a problem.
The baby's not here.
It's not. Which is bad news.
Great. Well, here we are again.
Another of Lee's calves has come up missing, and whatever's taking them is still out there.
So I decided to go to town and gather some information. When cattle country comes to mind, What part of the U.S. do you think about? The West, Texas, Oklahoma. You never hear about Okeechobee, Florida, but this is cattle country. Losing livestock occurs everywhere. Different reasons in different parts of the country.
Here in Florida, nearly 6,000 head of livestock are lost to predators each year.
The bottom line is, ranchers have a lot of time and energy and money invested in their livestock. So when there's a problem, man, they have to solve it as quickly as possible.
So I want to see if other local ranchers are losing livestock like Lee. And the place to find ranchers in these parts is the Roper's Cafe.
My breakfast was a little greasy this morning.
Brady, that's the reason she puts all these
Napkins? Yeah. Well, I had to use every one of them over there. Gentlemen, I'm in Okeechobee County because I've heard there's a problem. A friend of mine owns a ranch out west of town and he's losing cattle, livestock. Doesn't know what's taking them.
I don't think there's any doubt that coyotes have become a problem.
Is that right?
Would you agree, Jeff?
Coyotes are a problem, but you can alleviate the problem.
You guys ever heard of a panther being in the area? Anything else that
They come and go.
Is that right? So that...
The range on a panther is, for a male panther, is 200 miles.
So that could occasionally take a cow.
There is a plethora of gators in Florida. I had 2 puppies that were almost a year old that probably weighed 50 pounds apiece. A gator with a head that big took one of them completely under the water.
If a gator's got a head this wide, a gator could take a calf, right?
Whatever he wants to.
Well, you say panthers could move through the area. There's a coyote problem. You have gators. Anything else? You guys ever seen a bear in Okeechobee County?
There's been bears through here.
Is that right? Well, thanks, guys. I mean, I've learned a lot. You've been great.
These ranchers confirm my suspicions of what we may be up against. Now it's time to see for ourselves what we're dealing with.
As Lee and I were headed back to his property, we get a call from another rancher in the area.
Go ahead.
Lee, how you doing this morning?
We're good. What's happening?
Buddy, I got a 12-foot alligator that's right here inside my fence, and he's fixing to catch one of my calves. I got some newborn calves out there. He'll catch a full-grown red, and this gator must be 12 foot. Son, you got to help me out there. You got to catch this gator.
A rancher seen a really big gator. He says a 12-footer patrolling his fence line, and it's in the same pasture where he has his cattle.
All right, you want to cut him off?
Yeah, y'all ready? Go ahead.
He's right there. That's a big gator. You see, this man's got a lot of cattle back here in the background. Called Lee 30 minutes ago, said, hey, I got a big gator harassing my cattle. We come out here he is.
He's got a 15-acre lake here. He's got barbed wire fence all the way around, but right here on this east side, there's a chain link fence, and he said he just drove by, and the gator was beating on the fence trying to go to this other lake.
So he wants this thing out of here because it's dangerous.
He wants him out of there.
An animal this size could easily eat a calf.
And there's no doubt about it. An alligator of this size could take a dog, goat, cow, just about anything it wants, because gators are at the top of the food chain.
The odds that this is your killer are probably pretty slim, because we've had to drive to the other side of town.
Real slim, but it's someone else's killer. So we have eliminated a potential issue.
Look, there's over 1 million gators in the state of Florida, and there's a lot of people. More people encroaching into wildlife habitat, and you're gonna have more dangerous encounters between people, livestock, pets, and wildlife.
So we need to remove this gator away from the ranch, but this is a big gator.
I don't know if the 2 of us can load him up.
The 2 of us, I won't be able to, I don't think.
We're gonna need the assistance of one of our cameramen.
Young Craig, come in, we need your help. Come on, man, get in there and get him. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. What happened to you? The gator got the best of him. Oh my goodness, you're hurting. Here, hold that.
I think he got, I don't know if it was in his jaws or what, but it was like a hydraulic press.
Oh man, you're hurting.
Lee's a smart guy. I mean, the gears were always turning. I had no idea what he was doing backing into the lake. What he was going to try to do is put the truck down to the alligator's level so we wouldn't have to pick it up. We'd essentially float it to the back of the truck.
Can we drag him up in there right there?
Yeah. The one thing you never want to experience is to be in the water with a big, angry gator. But we had his jaws well secured. He wasn't gonna bite me, so I think Lee had a lot of fun with it.
Man, the back of that truck is slippery. What you need to do, Brady, wait out here, I'll pull, you pick him up and push him in. I think that'll be our best bet. Brady, take the end of the rope to him. He can pull from the ground. And you pick him up and we'll pull. You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Go. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Shut the tailgate, buddy. Keep pressure on him. Woo!
That's a capture.
Woo! We just want to let you know we got the gator. He's about 11.5 footer. You won't have to worry about your calves anymore.
I got other things to worry about than worry about gators eating my calves. Thank you very much.
Now we got to get back on the hunt and find your killer.
Ain't that the truth?
We know there's a lot of predators around here. That just comes with the territory. We're not sure what's taking these cows.
So I took the opportunity to go on some scouting missions by myself to see what I could find.
A lot of these predators will leave marks. Bears will leave marks on trees to mark the territory. Big cats mark the territory. I'm gonna look for footprints, other kills, potential kills. Hard to say whether something killed it or it just died on its own. I just want to look for any sign. That's alligator poop. I'm looking for hair to try to help solve this mystery. You know, it's really intimidating walking around out here, not knowing what I'm looking for, but I know there's a killer out here somewhere. Look at this. That is fresh. That is a turtle carcass. Something has killed and eaten this turtle. We keep getting evidence that there's a killer on the loose here.
These old kills could be a bear or a puma, but around here it's probably going to be coyotes.
Big.
Coyotes have a reputation for taking out all sorts of livestock. But even a pack of coyotes is more likely to take a cat or a dog than a healthy calf.
The border of Lee's property is one of these flood control canals. These canals and their levees literally crisscross Okeechobee County. And you see right over here, that's the levee. The canal's right on the other side of that. Predators can come and go along that canal as well as that levee. Sneak in here at night, grab a prey item, grab something to eat, a calf or a cow, and then head back to the canal of the levee and get out of here. Leave the scene of the crime. The ranch is littered with old skeletons, but Lee's calves are disappearing entirely. And man, that's the calling card of a big gator.
If a gator grabs a cow, you're not gonna find this. A gator's not gonna eat part of it. It's gonna take it back to the canal.
Like crocodiles, alligators are ambush predators.
When an alligator takes a big hoofed mammal like a cow, it's at a watering hole. That gator will explode out of the water, grab it by the nose, it drowns, and the alligator's got a huge meal. So, you know, look, gator right here. There's a gator right there in the shade of the tree. It's an alligator nest. There's a mother alligator. Yeah, there's the nest. See, the nest is right in front of her. She lays her eggs in that nest, and then she protects the nest from potential predators. Raccoons, possums. Look, she's hissing. She's saying, don't mess with my nest. She's being a good mother. Unless a cow were to stumble onto the nest, I really don't think she's gonna cause them any problems. All that she's concerned about is protecting the eggs in this nest. But I really don't think that a female alligator of this size is taking down livestock, in my opinion. This isn't what we're looking for. We're looking for something different. Here's a perfect example. You can see where animals are coming under the fence. That's the levee, and the canal is just about 30 yards. So what we may be seeing right here, these are literally the tracks of the killer. I'm gonna set a camera trap up here. See if we can catch him in the act. You're not just gonna stumble upon a big predator. You gotta rely on some covert activities, and that's where these trail cameras are invaluable. They're gonna be our eyes and ears all over the ranch. If anything passes in front of them, it's gonna snap some photos, which hopefully will give us some leads on what animal may be behind these killings. Yeah, this is good because there's a pond here. This is where the cattle come down and drink. There you go. So it's gonna shoot right next to this water hole. And we'll see what we get. And this is perfect location.
Now, I gotta let the camera traps sit overnight. I'm hoping they're gonna help me catch the cow killer in the act. The next morning, I checked the camera traps to find all of them have been tripped.
Hey, we got some stuff. We got pictures. Look at that. Possum, raccoon, things you'd expect to see at night.
We're seeing lots of wildlife, mostly small scavengers. But then, we see our first potential suspect.
Coyote. Do you see many coyotes around here?
Not in the daytime.
Yeah, I mean, they're phantoms, I guess. Come in at night and...
That's a big one.
Yeah.
That's a big coyote, but I don't think he could take a calf all by himself.
Over by the feeder, we got cows coming in to get the molasses. We got wild hog. I got a lot of wild hog.
You can find wild hogs just about everywhere. They can be dangerous to livestock, but they aren't gonna make a calf disappear.
What is that?
But then, I see something that definitely could.
Check this out. See, look right here. Is that a gator? It's like a gator with his mouth open. You see his teeth?
It's like he's almost
like he's gonna eat the camera.
It's like he's eating the camera. Exactly. It's so close and it's so washed out. It's a gator with his mouth open. That is a gator. See his teeth?
Why would he be trying to eat the camera?
I don't know. When it gives a red glow when it takes a picture. I don't know. Maybe he saw that, but you see it. I mean, it's a gator's mouth open right on the camera, and that's right over there by the fence line. That's that camera we put along the fence line where we thought something was coming under. And that gator definitely could be a problem animal.
You just need to get out there and get him.
That could be the animal behind the killings. So now I want to have a look around the wetlands between Lee's fence line and the canals to see if there's any signs of that big gator.
So these sawgrass marshes are just brutal because they're the most inaccessible places on the property. But that also makes them good. If you're a predator and you want to hide out, tough going through here.
So I decided to try another way.
Lee's got an old canoe here on the property. I figure that's a perfect thing that I can take with me. I spent better parts of a day paddling around through the swamps.
There's a gator right there. Did you see that? Whoa! There's a gator right there. He's right there. Where is he? Where? There he is. Right there. Go back. Scoot back. Where is he? Craig, where is he? The last time he came up, he was over here.
There's bubbles there, see? We gotta get the canoe. Somehow get the canoe out of here.
Whoa, he's still there.
Did you see that? Whoa!
Yeah, whoa, there's his face. I think he's in the freaking canoe. He is moving the canoe.
Yeah, I think that thing was in shallow water. We came up on top of it, and when we did, whoa.
We decided to put a cameraman in the canoe with me just to get some close-ups of me paddling. And boom, like a bolt of lightning, I'm out of the canoe and I'm in this horrible water.
I scrambled up to shore in less than 4 seconds, and he's just standing there like a madman.
There's a gator right there.
Initially, I just thought the cameraman lost his balance and his weight just kind of tipped the canoe.
To be honest, I'm not understanding why he's not on shore with me.
There, whoa! There's a gator right
Seeing
there.
the terror on his face and I see a swirl, I quickly came to grips that there's a big alligator in the water with us.
Where is he?
I have been doing this for 20 years, and I have never seen a gator or a croc flip a boat. We can pull the canoe out right here. That's probably the smart thing to do. I have never seen this happen. Unbelievable.
That gator was pretty big, and he was definitely aggressive. This could be our culprit, but to find out, we've got to capture the animal. I'm not so sure I want to go after this bad boy alone. I'm going to need some help. The state of Florida has over 1 million gators. And they have so many problem gators. That is, alligators that are threatening dogs, cats, livestock, or even people, that they have licensed trappers that have to go out and remove these animals. I'm hooking up with Okeechobee County's licensed trapper, a guy by the name of Bumpy. Tell me you're the man they call Bumpy.
Just about.
How are you, sir?
Fine. How you doing?
Good to see you this morning. How many gators do you think you've caught in your day?
Probably 50, 60,000.
50, 60,000, so you've seen a few.
I've seen a few gators.
We're starting our search in the canals near Lee's property.
The gator that flipped our canoe may be the same one that's coming under the fence. I think the canal is the key to all of this. A gator that's in this rim canal could get over to Lee's ranch if it wanted to by just swimming in various canals and getting over there.
Right, and all he got to do is crawl across the levee.
Yeah, and I think that that's what these big gators do.
We saw tracks under the fence. We got photographic evidence from the camera traps.
That's the levee.
And we know big gators use these canals as escape routes.
I'm confident that the cow killer we're looking for is in this canal. But you know, big gators, they don't get big by being stupid. This is not going to be easy.
You've been out on the water a few nights, haven't you?
A few nights, once or twice anyway.
Spotting this gator at night could be tricky. We can't see bubble trails when he's submerged, and gators usually steer clear of boats. So we're using spotlights to scan for him at the surface.
Somebody told me there were bugs in Okeechobee at night.
One or two. Sometimes they get bad.
Yeah.
Which are a little bad tonight.
I guess they're attracted to the lights.
Yes.
I think you could fry bacon on that light.
I like the light where I can see what I'm doing because I still got my fingers and all, and I want to keep them.
We know the gator we're looking for is in these canals, but where is anybody's guess?
Wow, you said lightning?
I see that lightning. We're going to have to catch a gator shortly before that get here.
Yes.
I'm scared of lightning, and I'm scared of snakes.
Snakes and lightning. You don't think that there are rogue gators that get a taste for cow or cats or dogs? Or
oh, no,
people?
no. Some of them, I believe, would do it. And, well, like a person. You know, you got person good, you got person bad.
So it's just livestock or pets are in the
food chain,
right place at the wrong time.
That's right.
I mean, that's all it is
that's right.
Gator just sees it as something to eat and takes it.
That's right.
Hey, here's a gator right here. You see it?
Yeah,
There's one right there.
Someone had to make a long throw on.
Yeah, the pressure's on.
The pressure is on.
Bumpy's a master at catching gators on rod and reel. We're using barbless hooks that won't hurt the gator, but they'll allow us to snag his thick hide.
Back up, right over there, right there. See him? Can you cast that far?
I think I can.
Oh, there you go. Got him. We're on, baby.
He's on there.
All right.
I don't know if they'll take some.
Is he still on there?
Yep. Buddy, you want to take it and give me a relief?
Yeah.
We got one on the line. Now the question is, do we have the cow killer?
Oh, it's hard to tell. He's swimming towards us. Seems deep. Water's deep here. Oh, I can feel him rolling, doing something. Whoa, there he goes. Coming up, there he is. You got him?
He went through it. He went slap through the area.
Oh, now, what happened there? Should I keep fighting him?
I'll just hold on to him. He wrapped the line.
Man, that thing is strong. All right, he's coming back up. Are you re-rigged? Now, Bumpy, I've brought him to the boat now 4 or 5 times. I think you're doing this on purpose.
I'm a gator catcher, but I ain't no cowboy. I am not a cowboy.
Okay. Woo!
Got him in the loop.
That's a lot of work for a little gator.
Ain't that the truth? You done wore him out, Brady.
You almost knocked the cameraman out of the boat for a 6-foot gator. This is shrimp. I guarantee you this isn't a cow killer. Yeah.
Little teeth like that.
Oh, that would
Hey,
just
cut
mess
you
you
up.
up. It'd be like a buzzsaw on your arm.
That's for sure.
I'm bigger than that gator.
Yep.
That's not the one we were after. It's getting late. We need to keep looking. We need to see if we can find a big one. Let's get after it.
Okay.
We know the cow killer is in the area, but we don't know for how long. Tonight may be our only chance.
What is that?
No, he coming back to us.
Oh, that is a monster.
I got some.
He's pulling the boat. He's pulling the boat. Oh, look, he's coming up.
That could have been a cow killer right there. He broke the hook off. And the bad part, I ain't got another hook.
That was big, whatever it was.
We had something big. big enough to break our line. But for now, it looks like our hunt for the cow killer is over. Bumpy and most of the camera crew head home. And that's when all hell breaks loose.
Oh, there he is! Look, 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 see it?
The cameraman and myself stayed behind to finish up packing the camera gear. That's when it happens. We start driving. Bang, I see a giant alligator.
And goes back into the wetland, and it is literally right here in this little pool. If there was ever an alligator that was capable of eating cows, it's this one right here. We can't call everybody to come back, and all the capture gear's in the other vehicle. Ropes, hooks, fishing rods, duct tape, I mean everything. It's just me and my cameraman Eric.
What should we do?
If we head back into town to get the rest of the crew and the capture gear, this thing's gone. This thing is a phantom. You'll never see this animal again.
Brady, seriously, dude, that thing is gigantic.
We gotta try. I can't do it by myself. You're gonna have to help me. Can you see it?
Yeah, I got it.
We're catching it. We gotta try to catch it.
What do we do?
I wanna see what we got. I wanna see what we got in the vehicle. Can I use these?
Yeah.
These. I'm gonna wear one of these. Tape. Tell me you have some tape.
No, I don't have any tape.
You have no tape?
I don't think I do.
How the hell do you not have tape?
It's in the other car. Oh, dude, you know what? Jumper cables.
That is awesome call. That is good. That is good. That is really good.
That's all I got, man.
Do you have socks on?
No.
No shoelaces?
No.
Shoelaces. I'll tell you, this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm also gonna use my undies. I'm gonna use the elastic for my underpants. And do you have undies on?
No.
I think we ought to set as many cameras as we got up. I mean, let's set them up. We got a tripod, we got lights. Light is the key.
We set up all our cameras and get them rolling.
Get that one. Let's put that one. Do you have another tripod?
No.
This is only gonna happen once, and I need Eric's help to catch this gator.
Is it
It's rolling.
good to go? I mean,
I don't know, I'll look at it.
I'm not going to ask you to do anything you don't want to do. This is dangerous. I mean, I am not going to kid you. I mean, you've been around these animals enough to know that's a big gator.
No question, this gator could take a calf. And this pond sits right between Lee's fence and the canal.
I think we can do it. Oh, he's up. He's right there. See him right there? You can just see the tip of his nose. He's up. I'm going to go right now, okay?
This is it. Our one shot to capture this gator and find out if it's the cow killer.
Brady, are you sure you want to do this, man?
I'm not. I am definitely not. Not knowing where he is the most dangerous part about this. Where is he? There, wait, I see his tail. See it? See it? There's his tail. See it?
Got it. Well, his head must be right around there.
Oh, is that his head right there? I don't know where he's at. I need a longer stick. Where the hell is he? Oh, there he is. His head's up. He's right there. See him? You see him?
Yeah, it's eyeballing me.
Okay. We got to make sure we know where he's at.
Yeah.
Okay. I do not want to lose him. What? He's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
Is it deep there?
I don't know.
Holy crap.
This thing's aggressive.
There he is, there he is, there he is, there he is.
Where's that other stick? Oh, do not slip. Man, this thing is aggressive.
I don't know, man, seriously.
We gotta try to get him into some shallower water. Man, this thing.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Where is he? Where did he go?
You want to rethink this? What do you think?
I want a longer stick, I know that.
Normally, I would use a 14-foot-long pole with a heavy rope and a metal snare on the end of it. But in this situation, I have none of that.
Extend it. Will it work?
Really?
Well, I don't know.
How far does it go out?
Far.
Yeah, that's better. You sure?
Yeah. You don't think it'll be here in the morning?
No, there's no way. There's no way. Oh, holy crap. He just bit it in half. Well, so much for that pole. There he is right there, look.
Yeah, I got him.
He's coming.
He's gonna eat my light stand.
He's coming. See, that's what we want. I'm gonna make a rope. If he charges us like that, I'm gonna try to get something on his upper snout, and then we'll try to pull him. That is one bad apple. I hate not knowing where he's at.
Okay, so what's the plan here?
The plan is we're gonna try to get, if he charges us, I'm gonna try to get this on his jaws, and then we'll tighten it up and we'll hold on to it so we have some control. Okay. Let's see if this will work. Is he still up?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that's gonna hold, but I got him. Yes, I got him.
What now?
If he I don't know. I don't know. We're just playing this by ear. I don't know. Let's just see if we can get him to tire out. I mean, these things are incredibly powerful, but they tire out quite easily. Oh, he's gonna roll. That'd be great.
Is that good that it's rolling?
Yeah, well, we want him to tire himself out. That's what we want. Hey, you know what we could do?
What?
I mean, a thought just occurred to me. Seatbelts. We could cut the seatbelts out of the car. That's a big gator. That's a 12-footer. That is a big gator. Look at the size of that head.
What do I do?
Just hold him. Don't let him go back. Just don't. I just have the upper jaw, right? Let me get the seatbelts real quick.
Hurry, Brady.
Huh?
Hurry.
I will.
He's growling.
Huh?
He's growling. He's eyeballing me. I don't like
Just
it.
sit tight.
He's eyeballing me.
Just hang on.
What the hell are you doing in there?
Just hang on. Well, it's not easy. You ever try cutting a seatbelt?
No.
Okay, hang on a second. Now,
So what are you gonna do?
Well, look, if I do this, and I go like that, and then I can
okay.
tighten this up.
So you're gonna go down there?
Yeah, what I'm gonna need you to do is try to pull his jaws up like that, see if I can get him.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to keep my light.
Tell me if I should let go of this.
No. Whatever you do, don't let go. Can you pull it up so I can see the lower jaw? I mean, it's key. I have to get the lower jaw. I don't know if I can tighten this up. Let me get another one and try to secure the jaws with the other jumper cable.
Same thing, except I'm gonna try to get both jaws in this jumper cable. And if I can do that, then I'm gonna jump on him.
Okay.
I gotta see his lower jaw. You see what I'm trying to do?
Yeah.
Let's try to do this. We may just have one shot.
Oh, he's fighting
I know. It's because I'm going into the water.
Okay.
Just hang on.
All right.
Hang on.
Got him?
Okay, hang on. You know what? I'm gonna throw my undies on his eyes.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go into the back, okay?
What do I do?
Just hold that. Don't, oh shoot, it's deep. Man, I'm gonna fall if I go in there with him.
You want me to pull him up higher?
No.
Pull him up higher?
No.
I can pull him up more.
I can get him. I can go.
Go.
You sure?
Well, go. I'm not letting go, Brady.
Do not let go.
He's fighting back on me.
Do not let go. Just stay there for a second. Let me just try to get this. Let me get these jaws secured. Don't let up on that. Don't let up on that.
I got it.
This thing could take my arm off. Don't let him go. You hear me?
I'm not letting him go.
He's gonna explode here in a second. Just give me the seatbelts. Give me the seatbelt. That's what I need.
Got it?
Yes. Oh, hold on. He's going back. He's going back.
I got him. He's going back.
I know. Don't let him go back.
He's going back.
Don't let him go back. Don't let him go. 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 Don't let him go.
I'm at the end.
I know.
These things are so slippery.
I know. Don't let him go. In a super dangerous position right here. Are you okay?
Yeah.
At this point, we've been fighting this gator for over an hour, but I think we're getting the upper hand.
All right, let's just get him up here.
Okay,
ready?
1, 2, 3. Okay. I gotta stay up here. I gotta stay up here.
Yeah, get on his back.
I think you're gonna have to lock that off and you're gonna have to sit where I'm sitting for me to get the legs.
Okay.
Just sit right there. Leg on either side. Just sit on his head. This is a little uncomfortable.
It is. It's a little awkward.
You're invading my space. All right, I'm going back. Look at the size of that foot. Oh! No. Where's the strap? I used it to tie. I used it. Swimming away with me.
I got no way to hold him.
Come back.
What do I do?
Back. Come get the tail.
What do I do?
Just come get the tail. Where's his head? Yeah. We've got to get him back to shore. I know. We're almost there. We're almost out of the hole. Okay. Hang on, just a little more. All right. Hang on for legs. Cut out every freaking seatbelt there is. Hurry, you gotta hurry. Please hurry.
I am spent. We nearly lost him once, and if it happens again, this thing is gone. We'll never know if it's our cow killer.
We're gonna just secure these legs. I'm gonna have to turn around. Go. Let me take care of the front ones. The back ones are the biggest problem. Don't drop those.
So no matter what, just
don't get off. Just don't get off.
He's not happy.
Not happy.
You got him?
Yeah. That, where I come from, is what you call an old-fashioned ass kicking. And the gator did the kicking.
That was awesome, dude.
I tell you what, we just caught a monster gator. This is a little uncomfortable.
Yes, it's a little awkward.
You're invading my space. All right, I'm going back.
Eric's not a small guy. It threw him off of there like he was a rag doll.
I'm off. He's swimming away with me.
No way to hold him. Come back.
I was hanging on for dear life.
What do I do?
I have never had one swim away with me on its back. I hope it's something I never experience again. Horrifying.
Probably the worst part about this experience for me is having to touch Brady's underwear.
Once you leave him there so I can put the PVC in.
I think it was a huge relief for me and Eric when we both hooked up with the rest of the team. And man, they about fell over when they saw what we captured.
I'm glad you guys are here this morning, but I sure could have used you last night. I'll tell you what, the cameraman is happy to be back behind the camera where he belongs.
I feel pretty confident that this is the cow killer. But the only way to be certain is to pump his stomach and see what we find.
All right, we are ready to pump. I think we'll swing him sideways. I mean, this thing is heavy. We'll get it sideways. You guys can hold the tail, and then when his stomach fills with water, you just push.
Okay.
And we'll see what comes out of the stomach.
Gators can't digest hair, hooves, and most things that are man-made. So it's a really good way for us to see what this gator's been eating.
Stomach flushing technique, it may look a little uncomfortable for the alligator, but it doesn't cause the gator any problems whatsoever.
Oh, whoa, something big just came out. You see that? It was a snake, I think. Something big just came out. I felt and heard some stuff come out. All right, let's roll it back. Wait just a second. Let's see what this looks like. Leaves and grass and stuff, which, for whatever reason's in there. I'm gonna pour right through here. I tell you, I felt something big come out. Yeah, just dump it all in there. Oh, I don't know what this is. What in the world is that? What is that? I thought it was a snake when it came out.
It's a rubber worm.
It's a fishing worm. That's what it is. It's a rubber fishing worm.
Look at this, a dog collar.
No telling how long that's been in there. This is incredible. I mean, you talk about a killer. Have you lost any dogs?
I haven't, but the neighbors called the other day asking about a dog.
I think that all the pieces just fit together.
The hole in the fence, the camera trap footage, the capture near the canal.
I think we got the killer.
So I think he comes in here, makes periodic raids,
And
steals goats, dogs, calves, and then goes back to the canal where it's deep water. Your property goes right up to this canal.
and that's where these big gators hang out.
I feel so good that I helped solve the mystery, that we were able to remove this nuisance gator. But is the problem solved? No, because you got over 1 million gators and millions of people living in the state of Florida. And the easiest prey to take is pets and livestock. That's just the bottom line. So these problem animals have to go to a captive situation. This is a complicated problem, and it's not going away anytime soon.
They're fascinating and terrifying. The world's deadly snakes. Some use power, others use venom. Which of these amazing serpents is the most fearsome? To find out, I'm going to explore their secret worlds.
Growling. Did you hear the growl?
Go head to head with giants.
That may be the biggest snake I've ever captured.
And confront my deepest fears.
I always told myself this is the one snake I'd never put my hands on.
As I seek out the world's deadliest snake. I'm Dr. Brady Barr, a reptile expert. In the course of my research, I've come face to face with some of the deadliest snakes on the planet.
Snake! Snake! Snake!
After each dangerous encounter, people often ask me which snake is the deadliest. And I usually tell them it's the snake that just bit you. But getting more scientific than that is extremely difficult. Each snake has its own attributes, different weaponry, and even killing strategies that make it dangerous.
Whoa.
But of the over 2,000 snake species found on the planet, there are 7 that make me really nervous. These bad boys of the snake world have been selected from my 15 years field experience, expert opinion, and their fierce reputations. To get up close and personal with these 7 snakes, I'll team up with expert scientists. We'll capture and then grade each snake on 5 basic criteria: size, volume and toxicity of venom, personality, and number of human deaths. The snake with the highest score will get my vote as the world's deadliest. I'm gonna begin my investigation with the longest venomous snake in the world. Meet the king cobra. This has gotta be a prime candidate for the deadliest of all snakes. My first encounter takes me to India, where snakes are revered as gods by the Hindus who live there. But as more land is given over to farming, king cobras are being viewed as a nuisance rather than objects of worship. It's biologist Jerry Martin's job to help relocate problem serpents.
Jerry has received reports of a very large cobra which is making these villagers uneasy. We think it's best if we capture the snake and relocate it to a safe place.
That safe place is a cobra reserve about 40 miles away.
Have you seen Pambuya?
Okay,
Okay, he says that a couple of weeks ago he's seen that big. He's seen a cobra this thick.
Wow.
Down by the paddy fields.
Can he take us to where he saw the snake last?
It's cobra nesting season, so we have to be particularly careful. If we find a nest with eggs, the mother may be nearby. You see, the king cobras stay by the nest until hatchlings are born. And they can protect it aggressively.
You know, like these king cobras, they don't just hood up and strike. They can hood up and move forward.
King cobras are huge, up to 18 feet long. They can lift as much as a third of their bodies off the ground, and they have the unique ability to move forward in this upright position.
If you see a 14 or a 13-foot king cobra standing up 3 or 4 feet high and charging forward with all this body behind it, and then lunging forward at you, mouth open, it's pretty scary.
Scary and sometimes even deadly. Jerry told me a terrifying tale of a king cobra and a snake charmer from eastern India named Dumal Babu. In June 1997, Babu was collecting firewood near his village. when suddenly he came face to face with a giant king cobra, at least 15 feet long. He reached to grab it, but the cobra lunged forward and struck Babu's nose. Babu faced a horrifying decision: die a paralyzing death within minutes, or cut off his nose before the deadly neurotoxic venom reached his central nervous system. Babu chose to live and reached for his sickle. Man, that's a choice I never want to make. Jerry and I had no luck in the forest surrounding the village, so we continue our search in a nearby rice paddy. But as the day winds down, I start to question the villagers' claims.
To tell you the truth, I'm not so sure there is a king cobra. I think every village has a king cobra story, but a real snake, I'm not so sure. Don't get me wrong, I think there are probably king cobras out here. But how often these folks actually see one?
Then suddenly, I hear our cameraman shouting.
Snake, 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 finally, snake, 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 snake. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's big. Oh my gosh. Careful, careful, careful. Oh my gosh. That's a king cobra. Careful, 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 careful. Oh my God. I was just talking about it. Man, you know it's a lucky day when the cameraman finds a snake. Unbelievable.
He's going to be very fast in this water.
Oh.
They can swim like grease lightning.
Can they dive underwater?
They generally don't. They can though.
Unbelievable. Simon, what was he doing when you saw him?
Just swimming through this paddy field.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Man, he's huge.
Then, the cobra makes a sound that I've read about but never heard before.
What's growling? Did you hear the growl?
They have kazoo-like holes in their windpipes. A vibrating membrane causes the growl.
It's my understanding it's the only snake that growls?
No, the rat snake, the Indian rat snake does as well. Yeah, his favorite food.
It's amazing.
The growl makes this huge beast even more intimidating. That growl is backed up by powerful muscles.
He's very slippery. I can't hold on to his body very easy. They're also very strong. Whoa! Have you felt how strong he is, Brady?
Whoa, careful. No, I want to feel him. I can't believe you just hold him like this.
As long as he's not in the biting mode, but he can change any second, yeah?
Please tell me.
If he turns,
whoa.
if he turns, drop him.
Tell me if he's in the biting mode.
Yeah. Yeah, watch out. Yeah. You feel the strength here?
Oh my gosh, it's like a python.
Yeah.
Man, that scares me. Talk about having a tiger by the tail.
It's not just the king cobra's size and strength that concerns me.
Careful. Yeah.
King cobras produce more venom and have the largest venom sacs of any snake, yielding up to 2 teaspoons of venom. Now that may not sound like much, but it's enough to kill up to 20 adults. When injected into the body, the neurotoxic venom blocks electrical impulses passed between neurons in the nervous system. You become paralyzed, your heart and lungs shut down, and you eventually die.
If we were bitten by this snake, man, it would be a medical emergency.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't make it to hospital. No one can tell. But there have been some records of people dying in minutes, half an hour. Watch out, shit.
Now it gets really risky. To relocate the snake, we first have to capture it.
Whoa!
The snake is just too powerful to control with tongs, so Jerry's going to grab it with his bare hands.
So should I keep his attention?
No, it's best that he just don't move.
Okay.
The stiller he is, the better.
Man, be careful. This is crazy.
Easy.
You're not comfortable. Don't do it.
Easy.
Unbelievable. Jerry's like a snake whisperer.
Stay strong. Don't let him coil around anything.
Okay, man, look at that mouth. I got it. Don't let go. Don't let go.
And I'm
Look
not
at
getting my
that.
hand anywhere near
No,
that.
no. Look at those skulls. And I mean, they've got this ridge over the eye.
He's hissing.
The last phase is the most dangerous. Bagging the snake for transport to a cobra reserve.
How are you gonna do this? Are you
Just
gonna
dump
switch hands?
dump the rest of the body in first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, watch yourself. You're getting close to the head. Now on the count of 3.
Oh man.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Got it.
Unbelievable. Yeah! Woo! They're happy, we're happy, the snake should be happy because it's gonna get a new, safer home. We're gonna move this snake out of this dangerous area where these people have to work.
I now have a new appreciation for the king cobra's powers. But does it deserve to be called the deadliest snake? Let's see how it measures up. The first criterion I'm judging the snake on is size. The king cobra is the longest venomous snake on the planet, reaching up to 18 feet in length, so that's a perfect 5. The next category is volume of venom, and again, king cobras are tops. They can deliver more venom than any other snake, another 5. But on the other criteria, the king cobra does less well. Although it can inject a massive dose, drop for drop, its venom is less toxic than many other venomous snakes. A 3 for toxicity. And despite its huge size and intimidating growl, it's not a particularly irritable snake. Another 3 for personality. And the last category is human deaths. King cobras kill just 5 to 10 people each year. 2 points. That gives king cobras a whopping total of 18 points.
Man, that was the capture of a lifetime. We just subdued the world's largest venomous snake species. However, there are a lot of other snakes which make up for their lack of size with very toxic venom. Venom much more dangerous than that of the king cobra.
My investigation to identify the world's most fearsome snake has taken me to India, where I went head-to-head with a 15-foot king cobra. It scored 18 points in my investigation. But there are many other species of cobra. Some that can give you a squirt of venom without even biting you. Up next, the spitting cobra, second of my 7 deadly snakes. In search of it, I'm headed to Pilanesberg National Park in South Africa. Wildlife ranger and researcher Andrew Jackson is introducing me to the Mozambique spitting cobra.
Man, he's fast. That's a pretty snake. Very light colored underneath.
So they're pretty accurate. I mean, they usually hit what they want to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there it is. Did you see that? The big fallacy in most countries is that the snake spits for your eyes, but if you watch it, it spits for movement.
Uh-huh.
And 9 times out of 10, it's the top half of your body that's moving, so he is going to hit your eyes.
Yeah. Spitting cobras don't have to stand and hood up to spit. They can even get you while lying down.
Oh!
Yeah, good one.
Yeah, I got it on my glasses. Oh, I guess I had to be careful taking those off. I've seen a reference that said that the holes, the orifice on the fangs is somewhat spiraled, like the barrel of a gun.
Correct, yeah.
Which gives a little rotation to the venom to increase their accuracy.
The holes on the spitter's fangs are more rounded on the front than other species of cobra. As the snake forces venom through its fangs, pressure builds up. Then when the cobra exhales, venom shoots out. Deadly accurate up to 8 feet away. If its venom gets in your eyes, it can cause blindness. But the venom won't hurt you if it gets on your skin or even in your mouth.
Oh, there's some. Oh, I got it on my hand.
To kill you, the spitter has to inject its venom into the bloodstream, just like any other venomous snake.
If you've got a cut on your hand or if this snake bites you and gets the venom in your bloodstream, that's when you have some serious problems.
The spitter's venom works like the king cobra's. It attacks the nervous system, causing paralysis and heart and lung failure. The cobra's spitting ability doesn't function in venom delivery. Spitting is a long-distance defense mechanism, distracting predators and buying the snake time to make its escape.
I like the spitters. They have a lot of character. Dangerous character.
The spitting definitely makes working with these cobras hazardous. But how does it rank on my 5 criteria? These guys rarely grow to a length of 6 feet, so a 2 for size. But for its size, it packs a lot of venom, and its spitting ability is just cool, so a 4 for volume. Toxicity of venom. It's much less toxic than many other snakes in my investigation, a 2. Personality, spitting cobras usually spit or strike only when provoked, another 2. And human deaths? Bites are rare, only a few dozen fatalities on record, so 2 again. Spitting cobras score 12 points. Not even close to dethroning the king cobra. Its massive volume of venom and large size help it outscore the spitter by 6 points. But if names mean anything, then maybe Australia's fierce snake, the inland taipan, can take the lead. It's got the most lethal snake venom on the planet. Many people maintain this is the world's deadliest snake. The inland taipan makes its home in Australia's outback. Australian Aborigines dubbed it fierce snake, not because of its personality, but because of its extremely toxic venom. In one bite, an inland taipan can inject enough venom to kill 60 to 100 people. Or kill up to 100,000 native rats, the snake's main prey. These rats may seem docile, but they can seriously hurt the taipan with their sharp teeth and claws. The taipan's brutally toxic venom drops the rat within seconds before it can do any damage. The taipan's venom is a cocktail of deadly components. And Terry Phillip, a snake expert at Reptile Gardens in South Dakota, knows just what's in it.
It's an overwhelmingly neurotoxic venom, which causes basically complete paralysis in your system.
Neurotoxins paralyze your muscles and stop your heart. Another gruesome toxin clots your blood, turning it into a thick soup and destroying vital organs. Let's see what happens when we mix taipan venom with human blood.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take our inland taipan here. We're gonna gently lay him out on the table. We're gonna real gently pin his head down so I can get a nice, safe, firm grip on the back of his head. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and take this snake and I'm gonna extract a little bit of venom. There he goes. Okay, you see that venom right there?
This is the most toxic snake venom in the world. Just 1 milligram of inland taipan venom would kill Terry or me.
It's hard to understand what 1 milligram is. When I was in grade school, we had to weigh an M&M, one chocolate M&M, and 1 M&M weighs 1 gram. If you take that 1 M&M and you cut it into 1,000 equal pieces and take one of those pieces, that's how much of this venom it takes to kill an adult person.
A sample of normal human blood is thin and watery. But then Terry introduces a tiny amount of taipan venom. Within 10 minutes, normal human blood turns from liquid to near solid. What's happening here? When a bite occurs, toxins invade the bloodstream, causing red blood cells to separate from plasma, the liquid part of the blood. This is called clotting. Clotted blood cells can no longer carry oxygen and nutrients to vital organs like the kidneys and liver. Eventually, the organs shut down. Without antivenin, death is inevitable. But there's something else surprising about the taipan. No recorded human deaths have ever been attributed to this snake. Not only is the inland taipan shy and difficult to provoke, but few people live in the harsh Australian outback where this snake is found. And that fact is going to cost the inland taipan when it comes to rating it for deadliness. The inland taipan is a big snake, reaching up to 8 feet in length, and its venom is plentiful, with at least a teaspoon stored in its venom sacs. But it's not as big, nor does it stockpile as much venom as the king cobra. 4 points each for size and volume of venom. But what venom it does have is the most toxic of any snake, a 5 for toxicity. Its shy personality and no recorded human deaths really cost it, though. A 1 for personality and 0 for human deaths. That gives the inland taipan 14 points, 4 points less than the king cobra. But the neck snakes have an extra grisly weapon, venom that dissolves flesh.
That's a Russell's viper. That's a Russell's viper.
In my search for the most fearsome snake, I've tangled with the largest cobra on the planet and seen what the most toxic snake venom can do to the human body. But there's another family of serpents with gigantic fangs and venom that literally dissolves human tissue. The vipers. Could a viper dethrone the king cobra as the deadliest snake? I'm going back to India to a village outside Mangalore, where locals report a Russell's viper dangerously close to their homes. The Russell's viper kills more people in Asia than any other snake. Biologist Jerry Martin and I hope to capture it and move it to a nearby national park out of harm's way.
Hello.
Hello.
They said it was here along the wall.
Side poche. It went away this way. All right, let's
All right,
look
we'll
around.
see
There's
what we
tons
can
of places
do.
it could be.
That's what worries me.
But chances are the snake is probably escaping the noonday heat.
I'm sure we'd have to move something. It's going to be under something.
Oh, Jerry.
What?
Come here, quick. There, see it?
That's something else.
No. I saw it was a small snake. It was small. You see it?
It's a
There.
centipede.
Oh, never mind. Centipede. Looked like a snake.
Back to the search.
This looks promising to me.
Russell's vipers are often found in decaying coconut leaves where they stay cool and they can ambush prey.
You need to be really careful because you won't see them until your hand's right at them.
Whoa. I just saw something.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's a snake. There's a snake right here.
See it? Yeah. Oh, he's nice.
Look. It's big. See it right there in the corner. Yeah. We got it right here. That is a Russell's viper, man. It's better than a centipede.
It definitely is.
We got to move all this stuff. We got to be careful.
Oh yes.
Now for the hard part, the capture. A lapse of attention here could be fatal.
Now these guys, unlike the cobras, have a strong hemolytic type of venom.
Yeah.
Unlike neurotoxins, which target the nervous system, hemolytic toxins attack the blood and tissue. When viper venom comes in contact with blood vessels and capillaries, they dissolve.
Well, it actually tells your blood to clot, right? And then your body tells your blood not to clot, and it overdoes it, so you start bleeding from everywhere.
And there's nothing that doctors can do for the tissue damage.
No,
I
nothing
mean,
at all.
once you're bitten, you're going to get as much tissue damage as you're supposed to get.
Yeah, you need to get antivenom in as fast as possible.
I mean, they can save your life, but there's nothing they can do for that tissue damage.
One of the worst viper bites I'm aware of occurred in 1997 at La Selva Field Station in Costa Rica. Herpetologist Maura Maple had a near-fatal encounter with another type of viper, the fertile ants. This species bites hundreds of people a year, more than any other snake in this part of the world. Fertile ants are nocturnal, so if you go out in the rainforest after dusk, protective shoes are a must. But one night, Maura forgot to put on her boots. As she moved along the trail, Maura scanned the path for snakes. Yet fertile ants are equipped with senses far more powerful than a flashlight. Heat-sensitive organs on the front of their snouts, allow them to detect warm-blooded animals in total darkness. These pits can detect temperature differences of 0.005 of a degree Fahrenheit, giving the snake a thermal image of its surroundings. And this time, a fertile lance zeroed in on Mora's foot. Mora's life hung in the balance. As the venom crept up her leg, Mora's veins and flesh began to dissolve. Her blood pressure plummeted. It took 17 vials of antivenom, many times the average dose, to stop the poison's deadly march throughout Mora's body. She was hospitalized for more than 6 weeks. Her entire left foot and ankle had to be surgically rebuilt. Those images are on my mind as we close in on a Russell's Viper in India. Then suddenly, the danger doubles.
That's another tail. There's 2 snakes. There's a snake right here. There's another. There's 2 tails. There's 2 snakes. Man, that's beautiful. That's a pretty one. 2 snakes.
Okay, we're gonna have
2
to move
Russell
a lot more of
Vipers.
these. Let's clear this place out first.
Okay, whoa. This other one's on the move too. And I'm afraid we're gonna lose them. I think I can get this snake. I'm gonna try to pull the big one out of here.
Okay.
And then maybe we can...
Careful, they lunge.
Yeah.
Careful.
Okay.
Watch out, you got coconuts at your feet.
Yeah. Okay, I'm coming out. Don't lose that second one though.
Okay, just take them away.
Yeah, I got this one.
Okay. You move suddenly, careful.
Yeah. Man, it's so fast. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I mean, these snakes kill thousands of people. More people in Asia are killed by this snake right here than any other. It's not cobras, not pythons. It's these guys right here, the Russell's Viper. But you can see how quick it is. And look at that. I mean, just lightning fast.
Here's another reason vipers could be considered the world's deadliest serpent.
Let's look at these hinged fangs. I mean, evolutionary marvel.
They have the longest fangs of any group of snakes. The Russells reach an average of 1 inch, but some vipers have fangs twice that long. They're specially designed to fold up along the roof of the mouth. Without this unique design, the large fangs would stick out like a saber-toothed cat's.
It's ingenious. When the snake wants to bite, they swing forward, and the snake drives them deep into your flesh. Man, look at all that venom. You see that?
The deeper the venom is injected, the deadlier the results.
You got it?
Yeah, he's beautiful.
Now that we've captured both Russell's Vipers, we're going to relocate them to a national park, so both the villagers and the snakes will be safe.
I mean, 2 snakes in one day is an incredible day, but 2 Russell Vipers?
In the same
Man! Woo! This is an all-time great.
Now for the scoring. Russell's Vipers max out at 5 feet, and the Fertile Ants at around 8. That makes them big, but not King Cobra big. For size, 3 for the Russells and 4 for the Fertile Ants. Volume of venom. Both Vipers are well stocked, about a half a teaspoon each, but still less than the King Cobra, so 4 points for both. Viper venom can dissolve tissue, but it's not as lethal as the inland taipan's venom, so 4 for toxicity. The Fertile Ants is more unpredictable than the Russells. On personality, the Fertile Ants gets 4, I'm giving the Russells a 3. And human deaths? Dozens of people die from Fertile Ants bites, but thousands are killed by Russells each year. Mainly because more people in the Americas have access to antivenom than people in Asia. That earns the Fertile Ants a 2, and the Russells a whopping 5. The Russell's Viper takes the lead from the King Cobra with 19 points. I've investigated snakes that can kill you, but my next contender can actually eat you.
Hey, snake hit!
Could anything be more fearsome? On my quest to identify the world's most fearsome snake, I've been growled at, spit on, and laid hands on deadly vipers. Now I'm about to come face to face with a giant of the snake world. The python. I've come to South Africa in search of an African rock python. It's the continent's biggest snake, reaching incredible lengths of up to 20 feet.
When dangerous snakes come to mind, most people think of the bad boys of the snake world, the venomous snakes. Now, there are snakes that get big enough to kill and even eat a human.
There's a tale going around the snake community about a sleeping goat herder and a giant python on the hunt. They say the boy was stalked by a beast 2 feet around and 18 feet long, with dozens of needle-sharp teeth and jaws as wide as the boy's shoulders. It's said to have snatched the sleeping boy, squeezed the life out of him, and then swallowed him whole. Some say the python was lured by the scent of the boy's goatskin wrap, while others say it was a rogue man-eater. A man-eating python would have to be huge. Wildlife ranger Andrew Jackson introduces me to a villager who says he has seen a python big enough to do it. If so, it could threaten his livestock.
Well, I mean, that would be a tremendous hardship for him to lose a cow or a
I
goat.
definitely can understand why the people might not want this animal here.
If the giant snake is in the area, we're going to try to capture it and move it to a protected area a couple hours away. And I have a hunch I know where to start looking. Pythons often escape the noonday heat in aardvark burrows.
Well, that is a huge hole.
But so do other dangerous creatures, like scorpions, cobras, even leopards.
I don't see any trails. I don't think anybody's home.
Instead of wasting our time here, let's do a quick run of the road, see if we see any snake tracks, and hopefully we'll get lucky.
Oh, looks like there's something on the road, ready?
It's definitely something.
Yeah, that's a track. That's a snake track.
I don't know if it's a snake track or not. You think that's snake?
Yeah, these scales.
Wow, it is. Look at this. That is incredible. That is definitely scales. I know that.
Pushed off, yeah. Gone in, eh? Sheesh, that's a pretty big snake.
Maybe these guys are right. Maybe this is a giant snake. Let's go look.
We follow the track to a nearby waterhole. We keep an eye out for bubbles, a ripple, anything lurking below. A really big python is strong enough to drag either of us underwater and hold us there until we drown.
And as you know, a bite from a big python is it's one of the worst bites you can receive.
Nasty bite.
I mean, a lot of teeth break off in your skin.
Pythons have more than 100 needle-sharp teeth and a bulldog grip.
I just saw something on just a little dimple on the water right here. I now know there's something in here.
Hey! Snakehead! I just saw the snakehead!
There's a body, there's a body.
It's a snake, it's a big... Here he is, here he is! I got... What's the head, what's the head? Where's the head, where's the head?
Funny, I'll take the towel and move up.
There it is, there it is.
Yep.
Man, we got it! We found it!
Yeah, you got it.
It's a big snake! Woo! That is a big snake. That is a big snake. Wait, he's pulling out of my hand. He's pulling out of my grip. He's pulling out of my grip.
It's constricting around you.
He's pulling out of my grip. He's pulling out of my grip. Man, he's pulling out of my grip. Watch out. He's gonna come loose. Watch out. He's pulling my hand off. That's what chance. He's big. He's big. It's like a 15-foot long snake. You wanna see it?
He's cutting off the circulation in my arm.
I do not want this snake to coil itself around my body. The coils can exert 100 pounds of pressure per square inch. That's enough to compress my heart and stop blood flow in my body, causing heart failure and death. But finally, the python tires.
Man, he's big. He's big. He's big. That may be the biggest snake I've ever captured. I mean, that is. Look at that maw.
We're going to get the python to dry land and measure it.
Let's go back over here. Let's run this tape measure. He's so strong. So strong.
360, 361.
Just shy of 4 meters.
15 feet! That's a foot longer than the king cobra I caught in India.
So many times when you catch a big snake, it'll regurgitate its last meal.
Shedding the extra pounds enables a python to retreat quicker, or even provide a distraction so it can escape.
I'm getting too old for this. Look at that, what is that?
Looks like a hay.
Looks like a... I mean, these guys said this thing was eating cows. There's no way, it's not that big. Look, there it is.
Sheesh.
What is that?
Looks like a big hay, a big rabbit.
Now we know for sure this snake didn't eat a cow. But astonishingly, it is possible for a python to consume a small boy. Here's how. To devour giant prey, the python starts by opening its jaws 180 degrees. Its teeth are recurved backwards, and the two sides of the skull move independently, rocking back and forth, walking the jaws up and over the prey. And once inside, the python's stomach expands, enough to accommodate animals 2 to 3 times wider than itself. Pythons are known to eat animals as big as an impala. Our final task is to relocate the python to a protected area. Now the villagers' livestock and the snake will be safe. Now, let's see how the rock python compares to other dangerous snakes. Rock pythons are tops for size, so a perfect 5. Of course, pythons don't have any venom, so 0s for volume and toxicity. Personality? Like most snakes, they'll retreat if they can, but they can also strike aggressively when threatened. Plus, they're the only snake in my investigation that could actually stalk and eat you. Man, that's worth 4 points. Yet while there are lots of legends about man-eating pythons, few if any have ever been documented, so 1 point for human deaths. Python score, a total of 10. The Russell's Viper still holds the lead with 19 points. But now I'm about to come face to face with the last of my 7 deadly snakes. And it's the one with the most fearsome reputation, the black mamba.
If there was ever a dangerous encounter, this has got to be it.
My quest for the world's most fearsome snake has taken me across 4 continents, where I've had encounters with all kinds of dangerous serpents. But the snake that I fear the most, I've saved for last. Africa's black mamba.
I've interacted with most of the bad boys of the snake world, but I've never even seen a black mamba. They're lightning fast, extremely excitable, and pack a punch with neurotoxic venom which can kill you in a matter of minutes. I'm really uneasy about this one.
I've come to Pilanesberg National Park in South Africa to assist wildlife ranger Andrew Jackson. He's capturing black mambas for a radio tracking project. The tracking device will tell Andrew more about the animal's lifestyle and shed some light on its mysterious ways.
Yeah, I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it.
Just 30 to 40 years ago, before black mamba antivenin was developed,
if this snake bit you, you died. It was 100% mortality, human mortality. And that's how dangerous a snake this is.
Then the mamba gapes at us,
Oh, look. It's got its mouth open. There's where they call it the black mamba. It's not a black snake, but the name comes from the lining of its mouth. It holds its mouth open, and it's just jet black. That means it is not happy. Oh, look, he's holding, he's just struck. Man, these snakes, they've got front fixed fangs, and they'll do multiple stabbing bites. And they're so fast, many times you're bitten 2 or 3 times before you even realize what's happened. Man, this thing scares me.
Black mambas are not only fast, they're big. Next to king cobras, they're the second longest venomous snake, reaching lengths of up to 14 feet.
Man, how do you get something down like that?
There's only one way, and that's going up the tree with him. We're gonna go up the tree.
We or you?
Me.
That's what I like.
You often find black mambas in trees, hunting or basking in the sun. Their scientific name, Dendroaspis, means tree snake.
So what do I do? Once I'm in position, I'm gonna ask you to hopefully just move him down towards me. And then as he gets closer to me, then I'm gonna try and tongue him and then bring him out of the tree.
Okay.
Man. You got him?
Whoa.
No, I've still got him.
Okay.
Okay, can I let go?
Yeah, but will it hurt the snake if we drop him like that?
No, you're gonna hold him. I'm just gonna
Man, he's I know, but his body's gonna come falling down.
No, I'm
whoa,
gonna move my
I'm not
tongue.
sure I've got him.
Okay.
You got him?
Yeah, I got him.
Okay, let him go. I've got him. Man, I don't like he's looking at me. Will he come up my tongs?
He can't.
Have I got a good hold? Can you see the backside of the tongs?
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, man, he's pulling out of my tongs.
He's strong, eh? Very powerful.
Yeah. It's a very dangerous snake, but he's also beautiful. I do not want to hurt him. And if we're gonna hurt him, I'm just gonna stay out of this.
Okay, you got him?
Yeah, I've got some of him. Yeah.
He's coming back towards me. Just hold him there.
Is that okay? The snake's okay, right?
There. You're fine there.
Watch out, he's coming loose. He's loose.
The black mamba is the fastest snake on the planet. It reaches a top speed of 12 miles an hour. They've evolved this lightning fast speed to chase down rats and birds. The secret behind their superior speed is design. Black mambas are long and slender, which makes them lightweight. They have elongated muscles and tendons along their spines, which allow them to make fewer bends when they move. Fewer bends means less of their bodies to touch the ground, reducing friction and increasing speed. Luckily, Andrea and I managed to subdue the mamba before it shows us just how fast it is. Now, I'm gonna attempt something I said I would never do.
Can I grab him from that position?
Yep.
You sure?
You're good there.
You sure?
You're good there.
Right like this?
Push the head down. Yep.
Is that okay?
Perfect.
You sure?
Perfect.
Can I let go? Are you sure I'm okay?
You got him.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm taking my tongue away.
Whoa, hold him because he's strong.
I've got his tail.
Can I let go?
You can let go. You got him. You got him.
Man, I'm really scared. Man, hold that body. Look at the black mouth.
I keep him pointing away from you because he could lunge. They're such powerful bodies.
Well, hold on to that body.
I got it.
Man, my heart is just skipping beats.
I did it! My first black mamba capture.
I've handled cobras, death adders, rattlesnakes, you name it. I always told myself this is the one snake I would never put my hands on. I mean, if I'm bitten by this snake, there's a good chance I could die. I mean, it's that serious.
Then I start to lose my grip.
Whoa, he's pulling. I gotta let go. What do you want me to do? Can I just release him? Hurry.
Okay, go. Release.
You sure?
Yep, go for it. Release. Okay.
You okay?
Yep, all good.
Look at that mouth. See, that's what scares me is, I'm getting old. I'm not fast like I used to be.
But I can't relax yet. I've got to help Andrew get the serpent into the drum.
Okay, you want me to grab it?
Grab it just behind my tongs, Brady.
With my tongs?
With your tongs, yep. And then you're going to transfer it and you're ready. Okay. Slide towards his tail.
Oh, okay.
Keep going.
Okay.
Just so you got it. Okay, and up.
Okay, I got you.
Go tail first.
Okay. Should I put the lid on when he's in there?
Let go of your tongs. And you wait. I'll give you the go-ahead for the lid. Wait. Okay, lid half on.
Well, can he jump out of there?
You can. Lid half on. You ready?
Yep. Woohoo! Man, that is incredible. I mean, talk about flirting with death.
Now this snake is gonna serve a purpose.
Yeah.
You're gonna actually put a radio transmitter in this guy and then release it and look at its movement pattern.
Movement pattern, yeah.
Let's get it back in the vehicle. I gotta sit down. Man, I gotta sit down.
Man, the way my heart's pounding, I got a feeling that this was the most dangerous encounter yet. Let's find out. Black mambas are the longest venomous snakes in Africa, a 5 for size. Volume of venom, black mambas are loaded, but not as much as the king cobra, a 4. Toxicity, weaker than a taipan, but without antivenin, 100% lethal, a 5. Black mambas are irritable only when provoked, but they seem more easily agitated than most snakes, a 5 for personality. And human deaths? It's one of the top killers in Africa, but still less than a dozen people die from mamba bites each year, a 3. The front runner is the Russell's viper. Toxic venom and terrifying body count pushed its score up to 19 points. But the mamba beats out the Russells on size and personality. The mamba's marks add up to 22 points. My vote for the title World's Deadliest Snake goes to Africa's black mamba. I've had dangerous encounters with some of the most incredible snakes on Earth.
I mean, man, look at that maw.
And met some dedicated scientists working to understand and protect them. Oh, there it is again. You see that? Now when someone asks me what's the world's deadliest snake, I'll be ready with an answer. But still, the snake you really have to fear is the one that just bit you.